Why don't you shut me up?
I can hear. I can hear you eating
Liam.
through your mic. Oh my god!
Liam!
Welcome to the ASMR podcast.
Hello and welcome to the No Brain Podcast. I am your host, Jacob. I'm also joined by my other co-hosts.
Hi, I'm Matt, aka Azrael.
I'm Nick, also known as Soic.
Liam.
Oh my god. Okay. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Please.
Forever. Hi, that's me.
Why do you sound so depressed, dude?
He is. Are you kidding me?
Trevor,
After hearing
You
that
can't
shit, I
see
would
me,
be
but
too.
I am actually face palming.
Can you just smile for once, please?
Hi, I'm Trevor. Nice to
God,
meet
please don't do that. Please don't do that. Trevor, go back to your normal self. Go back to your normal self.
That.
I hate
Never
that
be
more.
happy again, please.
Never
that
be
was
happy.
Never
Trevor's
be happy
impression.
again, please.
That was
I never thought I'd ever
Trevor's
say that to
impression
Trevor,
of the
but oh my god, never be happy again.
That was Trevor's impression of the fucking. Hi, I'm normal.
I hate it.
Airheads extremes, and you want me to say my name like I'm happy? No, I'm trying to enjoy myself.
Wait.
I feel so uncomfortable hearing
I mean, I
that.
have a whole fucking box if you want some.
Damn.
I would be
Trevor,
down.
enjoys
Can I
yourself
have?
on
Introduction,
podcasts?
apparently.
All right, let's keep it rolling. After Trevor, it is Hoomst.
Oh, you don't know your friend's name?
Now I get
Nah,
to introduce myself.
No, okay, I was about to say you have to big dick that shit. What is your fucking name? What the hell? There you go.
Hey, yo, and I like how Matthew didn't want to be the host, and then he's basically being the host
He is.
right now.
Yes, no, he's being. He's stealing. Stop stealing my job.
No one else
Stop
is being the
stealing my
goddamn
job.
host.
It's
You're a
Jacob's
shitty host,
job this
Jacob.
week.
Well, it's weird. It's like I'm trying to let people talk
Well, too
and
bad.
introduce themselves, and then deciding not to.
Jade
Yeah,
just
this
fucking
is
did.
going
All right, Michael, you're up.
I'm Michael. Hello.
Yes, he was the power hungry host of last time.
Yeah, he's
He
lost
was the
his power
he was the
this
power
week.
hungry tyrannical overlord.
Exactly. And I mean, I
and-
bet you people liked my podcast more than
I
this
doubt
one.
it.
I already know it. I already know it.
Where's the
Probably.
Where's our other guest?
Oh, you talking about Brian?
Yeah, I should have booted him back up. He should be good.
Brian said, I
None of us
despise
have
your
kicked
entire
this one.
existence.
Yeah, that's fair. So do most
He
people.
didn't say that to me.
Brian hasn't changed. Shocker.
Well, I left him on the Michael meter right now. So
Gotcha.
he's got a bunch of levels of
he's
salt.
got.
Salty bitch.
You know I'm right.
Makes sense. Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Salty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, buddy.
I'm just toxic.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
It's
I mean,
same
You
fucking
might
thing.
have a point there. I mean, there
Yeah,
is
not
a
the
difference
same
between
thing.
salty and
Quite
toxic.
literally the exact opposite, right? Salty is like you're just kind of
Salty-
upset. Toxic, you
yeah.
just fucking make fun of everyone. Isn't
You
that right,
make
Liam?
people
You
upset.
fucking loser.
And he's toxic. Let's go.
Oh,
Michael
jeez.
says he's never toxic, and I call bullshit every goddamn time.
You're so toxic, Matthew. Calm down.
Hey, you
I'm
guys want to know
toxic to
something that's hard to
myself,
write on?
alright?
I don't
Fuck
want to
you.
be I don't want to be a part
Look,
of this podcast
if you guys were
no
just-
more.
If
Hey-
you guys were just
hey, guys.
good enough, I wouldn't have to be toxic towards you.
Quiet.
You
The
know
host
who I'm
says
not
quiet.
toxic toward? I'm not
Nobody
toxic
gives a
towards
shit about
Nick
the host.
because he's fucking
Apparently.
just as he's
Fucking
literally
apparently.
better than all of you.
Ooms?
Nick is. That's why
Yeah,
I'm
no,
not toxic.
you're not
I have to
wrong.
be toxic to everyone else because you guys suck.
Okay,
Every
and-
game we play.
Yeah, he's not wrong.
Michael,
You know, Jane.
I hear your
you're not
opinion.
really
You know what?
bad either.
You know what? I'll take
Michael?
it. To you.
Michael, I hear your opinion. Shut the fuck up. You're not the host.
Oh, no,
right,
like,
I
this
care what
week's
you have to
feeling the
say.
power.
Well, speaking
I'll
of things
just-
that make us angry, should we
Hey,
move on
hey.
into the first?
Well, I was
Good
gonna
idea,
say,
Jaden.
I
And
was literally
segue
about to do it.
time.
Yeah, man, segues are hard. All
You
right.
know, Jaden gave you the
Just like-
perfect opportunity, and you just let it slip out of your hands.
Well, because
You
I
know,
already
if
had a
you
good
were a
segue.
good- you
I
know,
already
if
had a
you were
good
a-
segue set up, and nobody was listening because nobody would shut up. So I'm sorry.
Damn straight.
Well, you know, you have to roll with the punches. You know, you don't get everything you want.
Shut the
okay?
fuck up.
Says the host last time
All
he
right.
didn't get a damn thing he wanted.
No,
Yeah.
look, I'm a elite player.
Already.
I know that I'm not
Hey.
going to get what I want. I have a bad support every game. My jungler ints me every game anyway. My mid laner just doesn't know how to roam at all. My top laner just sitting there on an island not doing anything for the whole game anyway. So I know, I know better than anyone here what it feels.
Michael
I
is
like your
upset.
funny
Alright.
words, Magic
First
Man.
topic. First topic is about a game that is, I wouldn't say dear to
Really fucking
anybody
shitty.
here. It's
Really
definitely near our hearts,
Really fucking shitty.
but that's more for Rage. And
Really
it's
fucking
Valorant, and we are talking about the skins and if they are pay to lose.
Damn
Yes.
fucking straight. You're damn fucking
They're
straight.
pay to win.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah,
they're
next
definitely
topic.
pay to lose.
Nope,
Yeah,
they're pay to
definitely
win.
pay
Wait,
to lose.
hold it,
Pay to
hold
win.
it. Hold on. Before we go on to the next topic, I will say one thing. Yes, but no. Because I swear to God, the Prime Classic shoots straighter than the normal. I swear to God.
Yeah, so
It
does the
does.
Prime Vandal.
I don't get
Yeah,
why.
funny you have to pull this up. So I'm literally looking at a website right now that someone did like statistical analysis of the difference between the normal Vandal and the Prime Vandal, and the data that this guy found was that there was an 18% increase when using the Prime Vandal. It's pay to
Oh.
win. Pay to win.
Really? I was
yeah,
wondering
I guess,
why every time I pick up a Prime Vandal, my bullets shoot straighter and I can hit
Cool,
more
good to know
heads.
that I just
Uh-huh.
need to.
Or
What is
maybe
the argument
I'm-
for the Valorant skins being pay to lose? Is it that they're like too loud?
yeah,
Yeah, they're
it's
loud.
sound
No,
because it muffled. No, it's
the
literally because they're
argument
too loud
for-
and the animations are too flashy. So it.
Oh. I thought it was just that Jacob spent $1,000 on skins and he's still bad.
Shush. Shush.
If you don't know,
it took
everybody
me a
who's
year
here,
to do it. It took
you
me a year to do it.
You still spent $1,000 on
You know how
video
much I've
games.
spent
On a
skins
video game.
in the last year?
We're also not going to talk
Probably
about
like
Michael, but that's for a
$20.
different podcast.
Look, I have spent $13.70 on League in like 7 years. There is no correlation between me and Jacob here, okay?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you guys.
Okay, but at
I'm
least
on a
I'm
different
good
league.
at the game that I play. Okay?
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You're not
Okay,
wrong.
well, I have fun
Listen.
in the game I play, so.
Oh, I have fun
Listen,
grand all the
listen.
time too.
It
Carrying
didn't
your ass.
sound
every
like
game.
y'all were having fun.
Oh, cool.
Oh, I don't have
No,
fun
no,
in
no,
that
no.
game.
Dude, the two people that don't have fun playing Valorant are both Matthew and Jacob.
You're damn straight.
No, I have
And
a
I
bunch of
hate
fun
that
playing the
game.
game.
I
It's
don't hate
mostly
it.
I have to say it is mostly Matthew.
Yes, no, it is mostly
I
Matthew
hate
who
that
hates that game.
Well, you
He
have
hates
to
that
remember.
game with a
I swear,
burning
no.
passion.
Every time I peek a corner, there's always somebody sitting there like, "Ooh, head."
Well, no, the problem
Just
is
takes my head clean off. I'm like, fuck off.
here's the problem. Matthew
I'm just bad.
doesn't rate games by how much he likes them. He rates them by how little he hates them. He just hates every game. He just
Yeah, he hates
some
all of the
Yo,
more than
games.
absolutely. Even the game I played for 6 years straight, I
You
fucking
mean the
hate.
one that you
I
have
can't
almost
stand-
6,500 hours in?
Yeah, the one I'm playing right now. I'm not joking. I'm playing that game at this very fucking moment.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah,
It doesn't
and I
surprise me.
hate
Alright,
it. I hate
alright.
this game so much.
Alright. Listen. Back on the topic.
Yes.
So, are the skins in Valorant pay to lose, right?
No,
Absolutely.
but
Yeah,
yeah,
they
Yes.
are. If
But
we're
here's-
talking about
here's the thing.
fucking losing money, because I fucking
Oh.
spent like
No.
fucking $60 on the goddamn game, and I don't even play it anymore.
No. Listen. It's purely about a competitive advantage.
no.
The skins in Valorant are pay to lose. It does not apply until you are in the upper ranks.
Oh yeah, no, it does not matter until you are in Immortal and above.
I see.
Because that's when you're relying on like every competitive advantage you can get.
That's why
But for us little fucking lowlifes,
it doesn't matter. It definitely doesn't matter.
it makes no fucking difference.
That is the exact reason
No,
why
I
say
will also
no.
say that
18%,
most.
by the way, guys. I just wanted to say that. 18%.
Okay,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
18%. I'm just saying that.
Okay,
Well,
and
maybe, just maybe, it's that people that play the game consistently spend money on skins. And the Prime is just
Sorry,
happening
what?
to be a very clean-looking skin that people
it
like
is.
to buy.
It is so sexy.
Cream.
Go to horny jail, bonk.
No,
Okay.
You
I
can't
don't
make
give a
me.
shit if you're the host. I don't give a shit if you're the host. Go to horny jail, bonk.
no,
Yes.
you can't make me. I will. I will
not
say
gonna
though,
do one.
even if they are pay to lose in the upper echelon, they're not around our level, and plus they're more pay to have fun because I think everybody here who has ever had a finisher on one of their rifles or ops or anything can agree that it is one of the most satisfying things to do.
The fuck is
Absolutely.
not that?
Yeah,
Or
I mean,
like
Yeah.
getting an ace with
have
a Reaver
the-
Vandal.
Wow.
I have the
Oh.
top
Bum,
0.0 set.
bum, bum,
And honestly,
bum,
like,
bum, bum,
if I go
bum.
from my glitch pop phantom to like just a base one, it feels like a not significantly different. Like I'm not gonna be like, oh, I'm shooting at the fucking ceiling, but it feels just a little off.
Because
And
you're
I
so
literally
used to
have
it.
I literally have no like explanation why.
Yeah,
Well, it's
Because you're
because
so
from-
used to hearing the noise, so used to seeing the skin, the animation, all that shit. So just not seeing that, or just sensing that you can't like see that or hear that, just kind of like is like, what the fuck?
It's
I
a
don't
similar
know.
thing where
For
in
me, whenever-
CS:GO, when you go from right hand to left hand,
Oh,
yeah,
Uh,
it's
it
it's a
throws you
whole
off.
different
Even
game.
though there's nothing
Ugh.
functionally different, it's that something
It's
that was
what you
on the
see.
bottom right is different, and there's something on the bottom left that's different.
Yeah,
And it
it's something
throws
that
you
you
off
can
subconsciously.
visually see that is
very off.
different.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the Prime set shoots straighter than everything else. Changed my fucking mind.
Prime
You
Phantom.
said I don't have to.
Like I
Prime
said,
Phantom.
everything that shoot
Dude, the
all the
Prime
Prime
Phantom,
sets just
I
shoots straighter
love.
than everything else. I
No,
swear.
I love the way the Prime Phantom looks, sounds, all of that. But I swear to God, when I equip that skin, my aim tanks compared to whenever I use a different Phantom skin.
Really?
Like when I
That
use
just
the
might be user
Ruination,
error.
no, like you give me a Ruination Phantom and a Prime Phantom, I guarantee that I'll shoot better with the Ruination than the Prime.
I'll probably shoot better with
Pong.
the Prime, to be
I will
honest.
say about the Ruination set though, I have noticed specifically with that set though, and I haven't really noticed it with many other things, but like after you fire with the Ruination skin, there's like a sound that lingers for a little bit.
Oh, yeah. So it's probably, I would say it's probably, in terms of the argument for pay to lose, it's probably the worst offender because of that. But the reason they do it is because it's supposed to be a league tie-in. So, fun fact
Yeah.
for everybody who didn't know, each of the Ruination weapon skins, every time it fires or you hear a scream or anything like that, has to do with league. If I remember correctly, the swinging
did
sound
not
for
know
the Ruin King's sword is Draven's axes. It's his swing.
Nice.
Like the noise.
Yeah, the noise.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's
Yeah.
actually kind of cool.
I also don't play League, so I wouldn't fucking know nor care.
That's fair.
Bro,
And
this
yes,
is
I'm
kind of
just
off
being an
topic.
ass.
Welcome to the No Brain Podcast, where we don't always stay on topic. Both of my shoulders look like I have
Nobody
cancer.
cares.
Cool.
Absolutely
Are
no
you
way.
still
Especially like nobody cares
sunburnt?
about that.
My shoulders
How
are
long-
now
what-
peeling from my sunburns.
When was the
that I got.
hold on? When did we actually
It
go
was
into
2
the lake?
weeks ago.
2 weeks
Now
ago.
healing?
Yep.
That was 2 weeks ago.
Oh my God, Liam, you're made.
Oh yeah,
of
for anybody who
If
doesn't
I
know,
get a
2 weeks ago from
sunburn
this
and it
podcast,
starts
we went to the
peeling-
lake.
If I get a sunburn and it starts peeling, it's like 3 or 4 days after I get the sunburn.
Same.
Imagine getting
Apparently mine
sunburned.
is
Could not
2
be me.
weeks.
Or for me, it'll start peeling as soon as I go outside and start doing manual labor. Because
Imagine
sweat
getting
will start to
sunburned.
bubble
The sweat,
underneath it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably I worked out today, so that probably didn't.
It's
affect
probably
it.
Yeah,
that.
but that would
Green.
accelerate it.
Blue.
Yellow.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is that's probably why it's
Green.
peeling now, is because
Green-
I was sweating.
Green was already said.
Purple.
Okay,
I don't
so
know.
anyway, still talking
I'm
about
listening to
so
the-
with Valorant skins. I usually, I don't really buy. I think I've spent like $20, and it was for like the first couple
Battle
of
passes.
battle
Battle
passes.
Pass. It was the first Battle
Um,
Pass, yeah.
And at this point, my strategy is just wait for someone to die. Now have skin.
There you
Or-
go.
so
I
The
second
amount
that.
of times
That
that I
explains it.
see Liam, specifically with my Phantom.
It explains.
Dude, I love your Phantom. What is it? The glitch pop?
The
Glitch
glitch
pop.
pop.
Glitch
Yeah.
pop.
Glitch pop.
I'm-
Yeah, I freaking love
I'm gonna
that
be
thing.
honest. I am not a huge fan of the Vandal and Phantom of the glitch pop.
You're just wrong.
Well, listen,
I agree.
Let me
He's wrong.
speak. Let me speak. It's because whenever I fire it, it feels chunky. If that
Oh,
makes sense.
I
It's
love
got,
that
it's
about
got
it.
a fucking power. It's just
I
I
bang.
love it.
I don't. I
The
don't know
glit-
why, but it's just
The Vandal throws
It
me
makes
off.
it feel
I
like
will
it
say.
has more power behind it.
Yeah, the Vandal feels like awkward because of that, but the
Yeah.
Phantom feels fine.
I don't know.
I'll still use both of them. I don't care. There's skins. I don't give a shit. But
Yeah,
like, I'll
I'm
look
a-
at it and be
I'm a
like,
main
Phantom man, so
The main reason I bought that set is because all of the guns that were in it, I use. The Vandal is probably the weapon that I use the least, just because I am a Phantom one-trick,
yes, sir.
but
so is like everybody here.
classic
Except for Trevor.
Phantom, Op, Knife, all of that. I use every fucking game.
All right,
Yeah, I have a lot of
question.
I have a lot of skins for weapons that I don't really use.
I have a question real quick. We'll go ahead and get this started off
The
right.
answer to your question is yes. It's
I
100%
really-
yes. You really are.
It might be the answer might be yes. I was thinking about this the other night. Brian, have you ever been have you ever, do you have aimbot experience? I guess would be the best way to put it.
I definitely thought the question was going to be, am I a baiter? That's what I thought. And I was like, yes,
sometimes.
Yes, you
Uh,
Sometimes,
Ray.
alright.
yeah, sometimes.
Sure.
Sure. We'll go with
I
that.
will.
Listen,
Brian
Trevor-
said, "Shut up, you feeble human. You only think you have power over me, you waste of life."
Hey, Brian, is Liam a baiter? Hold on, I want to ask Brian.
Is
Liam
he a
baiter?
master baiter?
Whoa! Hey! Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa,
Whoa!
whoa, whoa, whoa,
Well,
whoa.
He's
yes
just
and
a
yes.
baiter.
Whoa, let's,
He's just a baiter.
He's just about okay.
No, Trevor's the
I was
master
just
here.
asking. I
Trevor's
was
the
just
master
asking.
here.
bro.
Oh,
Here's what
ho.
I don't understand. Yeah, I rotate to a.
And welcome back. Sorry about that cut. It got a little
Heated.
Spicy.
personal.
There you go.
go with
Spicy.
personal. Let's go with personal. Let's go with team building exercises is what happened. So back
Yeah,
onto the
Nick, you
topic
fucking
of-
asshole.
Also,
Yeah, you know what, Matthew? Shut the fuck up.
Guys, we don't need to take another break. We already took one. Come on.
Okay.
And welcome
does-
to the No Brain Podcast.
Yeah.
Get off the fucking
Does
topic. 24/7. Let's go.
Does anyone
Anybody
else
else
have anything to say about balance skins?
Liam,
Pay to win. That's it. They're paid to
Liam.
win. They give you an
Come on.
emotional, like you just feel
Come
better
on.
than someone else whenever you use a skin.
Yeah,
That's
whenever
true.
you
Yeah,
use
no,
it,
you
whenever
definitely
you have
feel
like
true.
your favorite skin in your
100%.
hand, you have that
Feel-
fucking like mental diff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you
Oh
just
yeah,
feel
no. Every
hey,
time I
hey.
pick up an Oni Phantom, I'm like, shit, I'm correct.
Okay, quick sidebar. Also, but still relating to skins. Everybody's current favorite skin.
Oni Phantom.
Nick?
Reaver Vandal.
That's fair.
Ruination Phantom.
Liam?
Ooh,
Glitch Pop
yeah.
Phantom.
Jaden.
Reaver Vandal. It's the only one I have that I
Michael?
love.
Let's think. Let's see here. See, everyone's saying they're. Oh, Blastex Phantom. That's my favorite.
Really?
Mm.
Okay.
My current
Like-
favorite right now is the Watermelon Vandal.
The fucking
I have
watermelon
Sentinels of
as
Light.
soul.
Yeah.
No, it's
Sentinels
the
of Light.
watermelon soul vandal.
Like,
Yes, it is. Oh,
like
love it.
I literally I can't tell you
Watermelon
how many
sugar.
times I've stolen the Glitch Pop Phantom from Nick and just thought to myself, "Oh my god, I'm going to ace," only to run around the corner and get headshot.
and just get kicked on.
yeah. Well,
Immediately.
that's like everything.
That's hold on. That's literally everyone. I will
But
pick up
just
a
that,
Oni Phantom
that
and think
few
I'll pop off.
seconds
Nah.
of feeling like I'm Thanos with
You're
the
a god?
Infinity Gauntlet.
Literally
Yeah.
every time, like there's a round where I die and Liam stays alive, he will have my Phantom.
or he'll ask you to, or he'll request it and ask you to buy it for him.
Nick, can I have
Yes.
can I have Glitch Pop
Like,
Phantom?
If it, I'm
No.
not even joking, and I'm pretty sure I've actually done this in a match before multiple times. If it is down to a 2v1 situation and Nick dies, I will prioritize his Phantom
The
over
fucking
killing
Glitch
the
Pop
other
Phantom.
person.
Even though if he doesn't clutch up, he won't get that fucking Phantom, which is the funniest part.
Liam,
He can
brother,
easily
all
clutch
you
up
have to do
around.
is ask for a buy, bro. I mean, I got you.
I got you, brother. Jeez.
Also,
Hey, listen, I'm not smart enough for that, okay?
least favorite skin, boys. How about that one? Least favorite skin.
Least favorite
Least
skin.
favorite.
Least favorite skin.
Okay, it has to be one of the primary skin lines too. Don't go for one of the obscure ones like Ray's her fucking not Glock. Fuck.
classic.
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 I'd say something in the spline.
Yeah,
Skin
I
line.
was
don't
gonna
like
say
any
of the
spline.
spline series.
I
I think
actually
either-
really hate the spline.
I don't know.
I actually like the spline classic, but for
it just looks
no,
weird
for
to
me it's either Sylvanas or Smite. One of those collections.
To this
Smite
Those
is
ones
day,
are
real, like I don't
awful.
know. It's just Smite seems dull. If it had like an animation to it, I think it'd be cool.
Yeah, if like the
Sylvanas,
lightning was crackling, that'd
Yeah.
be great.
also Sylvanas, if it was like the depth skins to where it was like reactive, I guess. If it
Holographic.
holographic, yeah. If it was holographic, that would make it so much better. But that's the only issue is that it's not. It's like it's very like flat.
Or maybe the avalanche line too.
Nah, I mean Jaden actually likes the Avalanche because
I
it
like the
reminds him of
Avalanche.
It reminds me of
Black
classic Black Ice from
Yeah.
Rainbow Six Siege, but
Oh
I,
Yeah, but
I
at the
fucking
same
hate
time,
the
like-
Minima series though. That is so bad.
No, there's so
Oh yeah,
good.
no, I
The
actually
issue
I can
with-
no, I'm changing it. I fucking hate the Minima.
Sheriff is like the only good looking one in
Thank
there.
thank you so much. Someone who knows my exact like thoughts. Thank you.
Yeah, but
The issue with the Smite like series is that if they were in any other game that was not Valorant,
they
they
would
look
be like
pretty
high
fucking
tier.
cool.
Yeah, they'd
Oh,
be
yeah,
like high
absolutely.
tier.
They would
but
actually
they're
be
in
sick.
Valorant.
Where their fucking skins are like insane and amazing.
Wait,
Or it's just like I
hey
guess so.
guys, what's your favorite like low tier skin? Like no kill animation.
Not animation, stuff like that. So literally just any type of like
So
normal
like
skin.
the
I
Sakura
don't-
series.
I don't know
yeah,
the
like
skins
Nebula.
well
Soccer
enough.
series.
Hold on, I'm gonna-
Sovereign
Nebula
I'd say,
is
like-
good.
I'd say
Nebula's
like
good.
the
Infantry
Marine
series,
skin
stuff like that.
series.
Which one?
The like infantry, like Marine skin. I can't think of the
Yes, I love
name.
those.
Infantry, yeah. The infantry skins
It's literally
are really
just
cool.
called
Hold
infantry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
no,
Alright, let me
but
look.
yeah,
Let me look.
I love those. My Guardian, ever since I got it, has not come off of the infantry skin because it
Can
makes
I
the M1
include-
Grand ping.
Yeah.
Include skin
yeah.
lines out from battle passes.
Hmm.
Skin lines
I don't
from
know.
Battle
Well,
why
it,
you wouldn't be
well, it
able to.
depends. Well, I would say it
Because it's
depends
like-
on certain things.
So I would say the Polyfox.
I kind of like the Valorant Go. Valorant Go's nice.
Yeah.
Is that Polyfox? Do I
Yeah,
Yeah,
know?
the
right now
Polyfox.
I'm really liking the Cavalier one for my Stinger at least. Because I think I have it for the
you know
I
what?
have it for
I'm
the
not
Stinger
even
and
gonna
the
try to
Bucky.
cover for myself here. About half of these skins that you're like, oh, I like insert skin here. I'm just sitting here thinking, what's that
There's
look
a
like?
skin named that.
Yeah,
yeah,
I know,
Look,
the-
look at all of them.
What is that one skin? It's not the
more
riot
proof
skin.
I don't buy skins. I just don't know the names of them all.
Rush?
I've seen them. Not Rush.
Galleria.
I'm trying to think. What is the fucking name? It's the one where it's the
Describe
yellow. It's the gold, white, and black one. Not the aristocrat. Even though the aristocrat looks
Oh,
pretty
I know
fucking
what you're
cool.
talking
Black
about.
and
Sovereign?
Again,
The
don't
Ego
know the
one?
name,
Not Sovereign.
but I know what you're talking about.
Ego?
Are you thinking of King?
Ego.
Ego.
Thank you.
Ego.
Yeah, the Ego skins are really cool. I actually like those because they're again simplistic and they just look cool. And the aristocrats
Yeah.
are pretty fucking sick as well. So
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
I don't know the name of the skin I'm thinking of, but the ones that kind of look like alien weapons and they have like the
Oh,
green
yeah.
laser. I love
Oh,
those
I know
so
what you're
much.
talking about.
Uh,
Dude, there's
The
some
G.
skin
U.
that
in.
Jacob
guns?
uses
Is
a
it
lot. I
Gravitational
can't
uranium
remember.
neuroblasters.
yeah,
Yeah.
I can't remember what the name of the skin is that Jacob uses a lot on his Phantom and stuff, but it gives me such
Ruination?
Sea of Thieves vibes.
Ruination.
It's the one that has like the skull with the horns on the back and kind of
Ruination?
has, like, fog coming
Oni?
out of it. And
Or
Oni?
Oni.
it gives me such Sea of Thieves vibes.
Is it the one? Hey, question. Is it the one that looks like an
Does it look Japanese?
Arizona green tea can?
Kind of.
Okay, then it
Is it teal? Does it have
Maybe.
sakura blossoms?
It's
It's a
kind of
Japanese skin.
teal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a
Japanese-
Japanese skin. It's Oni.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the Oni line.
Yeah.
Which,
That-
speaking of that, I
Every
did
time I
switch.
see that, I think
did.
of Sea of Thieves.
Yeah, no, I did just replace my Ruination or my Prime skin with Oni again,
Nice.
and I have the sushi charm.
Under fucking standable.
All right, so
speaking-
is anybody want to say anything else about this? Or
Valorant skins are sick, but I fucking hate the
Dude.
game.
This kind of links with the
Okay.
next topic, but
That's it.
I find it absolutely hilarious that Valorant skins are so much better than Apex skins.
Oh, by a fucking long shot.
Hey, well, speaking of Apex,
Wow!
what do you guys' thoughts on?
Organic.
I know.
Took
What do you guys'
the bait.
thought? What do you guys' thought about season 10?
Funny enough, hold
Wait,
on.
there's
It's really
season
funny. It's really funny that Jacob is asking us this. I'm sorry, but it's really funny that Jacob is asking us this because Jacob doesn't play Apex as often
Oh.
as we do.
Yes,
Yeah,
no.
my mans doesn't like Apex.
for
He
for
prefers
context. No, it's
Titanfall.
not that I don't like Apex.
It's like
It's that I don't like
BRs.
BRs in general.
I used
don't
to be
like
the
the
same
concept.
exact-
Apex.
yeah.
I don't
I
like the
used to be-
concept of battle royales.
Yeah,
used to
you
be
hear that,
doing
Apex
Apex.
fanboys? You hear that, Apex fanboys? Jacob does not like your stupid fucking game. So send him hate and call him a fucking dumbass.
Do it. Bring it.
Cancel him.
Nothing you can. Hey, nothing you can say can phase me. Bring it. You guys are just people on the internet.
You are a
But,
fucking
uh,
My life
dumbass.
is way
There's
better than you
arenas.
guys.
I think a gun can phase
Yeah,
you
you
very
got
quickly.
gotta like again.
Jaden's
you
one of
have
the
to remember-
fanboys.
Well, again, there are arenas in Apex, which is literally Valorant in Apex.
Oh
So-
yeah, no, those I
Yeah.
find kind of enjoyable. It
Right,
right.
yeah. Makes
No,
sense.
listen.
No, it
the
may-
only
I
reason
understand.
right now I haven't found those super enjoyable is because
Because-
I'm still not used to the weapons, so I have to
Yeah.
basically
sense.
learn the weapons and learn their spray patterns
Hey,
and all that.
Hey, Jacob, I have one thing to say to you. One singular thing.
Okay, I'm listening.
R301. That's it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
no,
literally
that's,
just-
that, gun,
that's all
that
you
gun's
need.
super fun.
Hold down the trigger, you're fine.
That gun is super
It-
fun. I agree.
Yeah, it's
Okay, so
literally a
is it
laser.
big
R301,
Zero
that's all you
recoil.
need.
It's amazing.
And
Okay,
I
so
also,
let me
I also
ask,
really
uh,
like the sniping physics in that game.
Yeah.
Oh, it feels so satisfying.
Oh yeah, tell me
I love
about
the,
it.
I love the crazy.
My God, the best sniper in the fucking group, or two of the best.
Speaking
Right.
of heirlooms, how do you guys feel about this season's heirlooms? The fucking
heirlooms,
Spitfire, sorry, heirloom weapons, like the
heirloom
care
I was
package.
like,
Yeah.
I was like, how did we get to this?
The only person, only
sorry,
two
that's
people who
probably
have
how I should've
heirlooms in
brought
this
it up.
fucking group is Nick and Jaden. They
And
both
they're
have the
both
same one. It
Wraith
pisses
mains,
me
or at
off.
least were at one point.
Oh, hold on.
Still,
It's even.
no
Hold on.
main
Hold on. It's
thing
even
right
better.
there.
Jaden has two Wraith heirlooms.
Yeah.
Oh my God! It pisses me off every time I look
Wait,
at
so you
it.
have the heirloom? Do you have the heirloom knife and the heirloom skin?
No, he has two
I have-
heirloom knives. One on PlayStation, one on PC. It pisses me off so
Why?
fucking much.
Why though?
He got
A
lucky
man
and
after
I'm
my own
so
Because
angry.
I played on PS4 for like the longest time.
No,
I
that's
managed.
not what I'm. That's not what I'm. I'm wondering why it's the kunai
Because he's a
Because I'm
fucking
a
Wraith
Wraith main.
main.
and
Yeah.
Dirty fucking Wraith main.
What do you mean?
I
And
mean, the kunai looks really cool. It's just kind of gotten
Com-
overshadowed by the
yeah, I was about to
fucking
say, compared-
scythe.
Dude,
Yeah,
that's
compared to
psych-
the
Yeah.
newest
Yeah.
heirlooms, like all the original heirlooms are just like, oh well, like that's
Yeah,
Cool,
Bloodhound
I
is
guess.
just like, oh cool, I have a cool, small
I'm
little axe
still
that I
out
can cut maybe a
for-
small branch with.
I'll still,
my
I will
favorite
still
one
get
is-
his immediately.
my favorite one is still the butterfly knife.
Octanes. I'm
Octanes.
still out for
Octanes.
Octanes.
Dude, I don't
never
get
it.
want it. I need
I
it.
don't give a shit
It needs
which
to
one
be
I get
mine.
first. I don't care which one's the best. I'm still sticking with Bloodhounds. Then it's gonna be Bangs.
Well, that's because you're
okay.
a
So
Bloodhound main.
let me
You're
let me
banging
ask y'all a
upside. I
question.
am.
Let me ask y'all a question. What are your thoughts on Seer?
I
I
fucking love him.
freaking love
He's
him.
great.
Dummy
He's
strong.
amazing.
Like, I get genuinely, even though I'm an Octane main, I get sad if I'm in a squad without a Seer.
Yeah,
But that's
because he's
also an
so
issue.
good.
Because Seer is so good to the point where you're just straight up at a
You're
disadvantage
handicapped
if you
without
don't
it.
have one on your team.
Yeah, it's like running
That
a.
is
It's like
very
not
true.
running a heartbeat sensor in Warzone.
He's literally a better
That's
kinda
literally
bloodhound.
exactly
Get
what
destroyed,
that is.
Matthew.
Huh?
He's literally a
What'd you
better
say?
bloodhound. Get destroyed, Matthew.
Matthew's
Yeah.
been playing Seer. He's probably
And I
a
don't
Seer
care. I
main
will.
now.
I mean,
Seer,
at the moment, yes, but I will still be a Bloodhound main at heart.
As soon as Seer was released, he was the best character in the game without any
Oh,
questions asked.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
The
Which, I mean, to be honest, was kind of refreshing to see after, Revenant. And
Well, you
Yeah,
can
Revenant-
Revenant
Revenant was pretty
there,
bad.
Michael. There's a law. Not Michael.
Huh?
Liam. I'm
Michael?
so sorry, Michael.
Huh?
I'm so
I'm
sorry,
so
Michael.
sorry,
I'm
Michael.
sorry. I admit.
But
we can go over some of the other
this.
disappointing legends, like you.
Like,
you
a lot
mentioned
of the
Revenant,
newer ones
but
have been kind of underwhelming.
Fuse.
Fuse
Yeah.
when he first
Everybody
came into the
forgot
game.
Revenant,
Fuse even exist.
Fuse,
Rampart.
Caustic at
Rampart.
release,
Rampart, yeah.
Rampart, Watson,
The only reason
Crypto.
people play Loba is
It's
because
because she's thick
thick.
as fuck.
So
Dude.
many
Oh,
of the newer
shit.
legends were so underwhelming when they first released,
Yeah.
and some of them are still underwhelming.
I,
Like, what do you
uh,
think like the
hold
four
on.
best agents are? Not agents.
For
You know,
best,
speaking of
Legends.
shit legends, did you guys
Well,
hear
it-
who's getting a fucking heirloom this season?
is it
Who?
Is it
Rampart.
Mirage?
Rampart? Yes,
Oh,
but is it
Mirage.
a wrench?
Mirage
It's a
already
wrench.
has one.
There's
Yeah,
no
I
way
forgot
it's
about
not
that.
a wrench. There's no way it's not a wrench. If
Okay,
it's not
so
a wrench, that's what I thought.
Michael, you were asking, what do we think the top 4 legends are?
Yeah.
I think Octane.
'cause I feel like
Wraith,
number one is
Seer.
Yeah,
There's no
Seer
questions
is
asked. Number one is Seer.
Absolutely.
Yeah, at this
Not
point,
Watson.
Yeah.
Okay, you're a Watson simp. I don't want to
Get
hear
out of
it.
this podcast right now.
I don't want to hear it.
Number
But
2,
Watson
I
has
would
the most
probably
OP
say-
abilities. She can place down
Hey-
Nessies
hey,
anywhere on the
Brian.
map.
Yeah,
That is
yeah, yeah.
true.
Brian, can you go ahead and ban Jaden from this Discord, please?
Fuck you.
Brian
I get
said I
host
don't
privileges
care about
now."
your petty arguments.
Nah, suck my dick, Brian.
Okay, Brian's
Same
not
Brian.
wanting to be a part of this podcast. This
You
episode.
think
very
Brian
much,
would main
apparently.
Pathfinder?
no, he'd main Revenant.
Yeah.
Probably the angry
Yeah.
robot. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
100%. Yeah.
I just feel like
Brian
probably like
said, "Fuck
4
you,
or
Jaden."
5. Oh.
Horizon is mommy.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
oh,
wow.
Okay.
But
All
I
right,
feel like
Brian.
there's like 5
Chill out,
okay
bro.
characters to play.
I mean,
And
she's
everyone else
literally
is
a
dead.
mom, so
It's Seer, Horizon, Octane.
Wraith.
I would probably.
I
say
don't think
Wraith.
Wraith is up
I
there.
don't know. Wraith is in a
Not
bad
now,
spot right now.
nowadays, now that I think about it, probably
Yeah,
not.
Wraith
Honestly,
is
I
in
would
her
almost
worst
say-
state right now.
I would almost say Revenant is somewhere in there now.
Well, with Octane, absolutely,
Dude, do you
100%.
guys remember like early Apex days when
When you could put a 3 times on an
Pathfinder
R9,
was super powerful before they
when he had that
nerfed the
15
crap out of him?
second cooldown on his oh my god, motherfucker was zipping everywhere.
Pathfinder,
that was fucking
back in the
disgusting.
day, Pathfinder was insane. Michael was a Pathfinder main for a while.
Oh, straight up, it was
I just
it
like
was
that
amazing to
fucker.
see him just like fucking zipping around everywhere.
Yeah. And then they nerfed him into the ground, yeah.
And then they tried to make up for it, being like, you know, you can get back to the 15-second cooldown if you
They-
don't move at all after.
Do you know
grappling.
how few people I see play Pathfinder now?
Yeah.
Like, I'm
Yeah,
pretty
it's
sure
pretty
he's one of
bad.
the less played legends in the game now. And it makes me kind of sad, because he used to be so good.
I play him.
And I
Whenever
love him
you
even
do
more
actually
now
hop
that I
in.
know Pathfinder is
I'm proud of
indeed
you, buddy.
a Marvin.
Oh,
he's
you know who
built
else I would
from that.
actually say is pretty good right now?
Hmm.
What's up?
Lifeline.
Yeah.
Lifeline,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, Lifeline.
I
is
find it
good
funny,
right
like-
now.
You're gonna res multiple people at once. There's no shield giving it away. You only
And
can
she
hear
can
it.
keep
Yeah.
fighting while they're getting rezzed.
Yeah.
Yeah, from the start of the fucking at the start of the
Like-
game, it was just like, yeah, I'll pick you up,
Like I feel
but I
like
can't do anything.
Ever since they changed her, I feel like she's been honestly like the safest pick in the game.
yeah. Like
No,
I
if you
feel
don't
like
know
if you're in
what
a
you're doing, you
squad
can easily just
with a
drop that shit down.
Seer, a Lifeline, and then any of the other top legends, you're just like a Seer, a Lifeline, and maybe like an Octane or something, so that you can use jump pad. Like you're set. I feel like.
All right, gonna note this down. Start playing Lifeline instead of Pathfinder. So on
That's
the,
if you want to, bud.
the 3 times a year I play it, I can at least do something.
You cannot convince me to not play Caustic.
But yeah,
Dude,
Fucking
Trevor's a-
stinky, smelly boy.
Trevor's a stinky caustic main.
I
I
think
remember
that-
one of one of the funniest
I
moments
think that
in
Trevor
Apex
needs
is
to
when he
seek
said
some
that.
help.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I would have.
I mean, to be fair, Caustic did get a buff in Season 10. To
Yes,
be
sure,
fair,
yeah.
he's been
Nerfed,
playing
yeah.
him for a long time.
that's where he needs help, is he played Caustic when Caustic was not
But Liam, at the
necessarily
Really
same
good.
bad.
Liam, at the same time,
Dude,
you can't
he's
really
still
argue
bad.
because you only play Octane exclusively.
Octane's good, though.
Yeah, but he's gotten
For
that
now.
huge fucking nerf with the fucking
Yeah,
stem.
but he's
Like
still
that is
good.
insane amount of damage you take.
Yeah.
Okay, but
He's still good.
you know,
though.
honestly, Season 10, I love it.
Oh,
do
I
too.
feel like season
Like,
10 was
It feels
probably
like it's one of the
update
best
they've ever
seasons we've had
Yeah.
in a long time.
Like, I honestly
Yeah.
feel like it is the best season that we've gotten so far in Apex.
Yeah, it's been
Unfortunately,
so much fun.
The current
unfortunately,
state,
you have to
that-
use Seer, or you're just putting yourself
Not
in a
having fun.
You're
disadvantage.
just wrong, yeah.
Yeah,
I
no,
also-
the
and
Two
you
ga-
guys may like disagree with this, but I also personally think that with Season 10, the current setup that they have, I think Apex has one of the better ranked systems at the moment.
yeah, if it's not getting held up by cheaters.
Apex
Yes.
doesn't really have too
Um,
much of a problem with
the-
cheaters right now.
Cheaters isn't as big of a problem as DDoSers.
Oh my
That
god, but we ran
is a
into a
major
cheater for sure
problem.
yesterday. Me and
But
Matthew,
I
we
think-
And the
fucking-
server
yeah.
statuses
In
is
the
Michael and I
overall-
got DDoSed one night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have too. In the over 1,000 hours that I've played in the game, though, I've come across 2, maybe 3 cheaters.
I remember one really
that's it.
early on that was super
Yeah.
fucking blatant.
I
I
remember,
remember
yeah,
that so
I remember
vividly,
that
and
one.
we're just laughing our ass off. Like,
I remember seeing a Bloodhound that was like level 17 or something like that, and he had like, how many was it? It was like 900 kills or some shit like that.
Yeah.
He was cracked
Yeah.
out of his mind. I don't know what's wrong
I
Yeah,
about.
remember-
he just
He's
had a
actually
better
still
gaming
playing the
chair.
game. Yeah, he's still
Trevor-
playing the game to this day, actually.
Trevor got so tilted by people hiding, like, removing their stat cards that he did it himself.
I was like, fuck
got
it.
rid-
You tilt
they
me
got
this
rid-
fucking hard, I'm gonna tilt other people.
Trevor, I'm pretty sure that you're the only person that gets tilted by it. Not
I
gonna
know.
lie.
He
I-
is.
hey,
He's
I
also
will
the only
say-
person that gets tilted by wraiths with peacekeepers, to the point to where he bought
Peacekeeper
a
wingman?
mini peacekeeper
Yeah.
and a mini wingman.
Peacekeeper wingman.
I will say the 2 games that I played, one we died instantly, so we didn't really get to play.
Welcome to Apex.
Yeah, welcome to BRs.
People are fucking cracked out of their goddamn minds for some goddamn reason.
But the other one we played, it was Liam, Trevor, and I, and we got second place just by being rats the entire game because of Seer.
I mean, Trevor and I won a duo just by being rats.
Yeah.
Rats
And
work.
we were singing "We're the Rats." while we were
Yeah.
What's really
playing.
funny-
We are the
We
rats.
hunt at night. We pray. We're the
I still
rats.
find it funny how
I think it's
Seer
stuff like
is
that.
literally made to combat rats. Like, I find
Yeah.
that just, like, kind of hilarious.
Yes, Seer's made to combat rats, but instead he just combats lobbies.
Yeah. I just full blown lobby.
Jesus.
I mean,
You were Seer supposed to solos.
destroy the rats, not join them.
One thing I will say about Seer.
You were the
One of the
chosen
biggest
ones.
tilting things about Seer is his tactical can hit you from 75 meters away
75
and
meters.
stop your healing.
Stop your
I
healing,
have
stop your
never been
rezzing,
as
literally hit you for
tilted
10 damage. It's great.
as I have been. I got the most tilted I have been in a while when we were doing a game and I was hiding under a building healing, and from like halfway across that little like cluster of buildings, Seer used his Q and it killed me.
Yep.
Oh my
Dude, how
God.
many times I've killed somebody with a Seer tactical, it's amazing. It's so
yeah, you
funny.
would think that 10 damage would be like enough to be like
Nothing.
an annoyance. But I've gotten
No,
way
like-
too many fucking kills with that thing.
Yeah, no, like 10 damage is literally 10% of that of your health. Which is nuts. That's if you have no health.
Unfortunate.
Like, his Q just does way too much.
Yeah.
Like,
like-
75
Yeah.
meters, you get to see their exact location for multiple seconds after. You damage them, you silence them, you stop them from healing. It's literally the best ability in the game. And
Yeah,
there's
I
no
feel like-
question.
Oh, yeah,
I feel like if they want to
100%.
keep everything else, they have to
100%,
shorten his thing
The
from
duration?
75 to like yeah, either the duration or the actual range.
The thing
I
is,
don't know. I think fence posts are kind of more powerful.
the thing. Hold on. The thing is, I'm pretty sure they're actually
Trevor,
thinking
why do you
about
say
like
these things?
nerfing.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
actually pretty sure they're gonna nerf Seer's.
I wouldn't be surprised.
There's
It
no
should-
fucking
it
way
should
they
be
leave
like
him as
20
is.
like 20
the
to 25.
legends, the legend balance is way too off right now. Like, if
No,
they
legend
look at their
balance? The fuck
stats,
is that?
I bet you Seer is being played more.
Oh,
Well,
he is.
anyone
He's
else
Honestly,
hot.
by
I
a
feel like it's
substantial
actually. I feel like it's actually pretty well balanced. Seer is just the outlier.
Yeah,
And
Seer
he's-
is kind of
He's
busted.
way fucking out there.
Kinda?
Yeah.
I will
Very.
also say that I'm bringing it back to the previous topic. As much as we hate that game, the agent balancing in it, at least
Is
at the point right now,
is actually pretty good.
is like almost perfect.
Yeah, like they like
Because-
Riot knows how to balance a game.
Yeah, because you can.
Hey,
Yeah, like in
You
Valorant,
can
you're not
counterpick.
necessarily required to play anything.
Yeah,
I don't,
no,
You
You
can
can
you can
legit-
win by
Unless you
playing whatever
unless you
want.
need a
Team
specific
comp can
team
be
comp.
pretty much whatever.
Yeah,
Obviously,
Especially
it's
in
going to be
lower
easier if you have a better team comp,
Team comp, yeah.
Nah, I don't.
but
last,
you don't need it.
Am I the only one? Am I the only one that doesn't read bottom to top or something? Like, what are we talking about Valorant again for?
It's a
It
comparison.
was just, no, it was for comparison because we brought up character balancing.
Character balancing.
We had
No,
already
I
talked
had-
about
I had
balance,
to
so why
do
the
it.
fuck
I
not
had
bring
to
up
do it.
Valorant?
Let's bring
I
up
had to do it
League.
for the meme,
League,
I'm sorry. Hey,
the
wait a
character
minute.
balance.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
so,
Hey, wait a minute.
about Apex.
Alright,
Wrong
Jacob,
Riot game. Shut up,
When
Michael.
when's the last time any of us
Hold
have
on.
seen a crypto?
Never.
Yesterday.
I think
Oh, the other
in the
day,
com-
I saw
it was
In
one.
the
la-
trailers,
it was today and
In the
yesterday.
trailer?
Hold on. No, today and yesterday, I actually did see a crypto.
Really?
Same.
Yeah.
I was
The
shocked.
last time I played a crypto, a lifeline, and a Gibby started bullying me in a corner because I didn't find a weapon,
Okay.
and they just gang fisted me.
I can't remember
That's
the last
really
time I saw
hot.
one, besides when I played him a couple days ago.
already.
And then we instantly lost.
Because you have that one fucking skin for him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which I regret not getting the black one because
And
it's so much easier to hide in corners with it. So the red.
Anything else we want to talk about? Or
I
About-
think we're good on
I think
Apex.
that's about it for 10.
Yeah,
I'm
just
ready to
Apex.
do a 180. I don't know about you.
yeah. Let's
We're gonna-
let's go
we
from
go
talking
from the-
about
Yeah,
something
good.
that we like to something that everyone hates. Everyone hates. Let's talk about
Apparently.
Warzone.
That's a little strong, but
And not
a
really.
vast majority, yes.
Listen,
The
up
game
until
is
like
literally dying.
yes, that game is legitimately killing itself. Activision is ruining their own game, which they are known for. So it's
Yeah,
kinda-
what's new?
it's kind of on brand for them.
So
What's
not
new?
only is there so many issues with hacking, it's buggy as crap. It just the developers are also adding features that people don't want.
Yes, and also the fact that up until like I think like a month and a half ago, it was literally a pay to win game. Because if you wanted to win Warzone, you literally had to buy a skin for one specific character.
Was that
Yeah.
Rose?
You had to
The
get a
rose
rose skin.
Yeah,
you had to get a rose
I
skin.
mean, the
Pretty
rose
fucking
skin
rose skin.
was strong, but it's not. That didn't make
They
it pay to
nerfed
win.
the skin. Well, literally,
You
you could
guys-
hide
It was-
in. You could literally hide in a semi-dark corner, and no one would be able to.
No
see
one
you
would
at
know you were
all.
there.
To put
Well,
this
yeah.
in perspective,
That's totally true, though.
I logged on my computer earlier today and saw that Dr. Disrespect was streaming, and the stream was titled Warzone Event Dash Call of Duty Vanguard Reveal. Right? I clicked on it. I was like, okay, there's an event happening in Warzone. I'll check it out. I click on it, and they're playing Apex.
It's because they probably did it, and then they saw it was shit, and then said no.
Because
Yeah,
I mean,
so-
just like
Literally.
it's been out for what? It came out in March
2019.
last year.
No, Warzone came out in 2019.
Did it?
Warzone came out, yeah, it came out with the release of Modern Warfare.
Modern Warfare.
It
And
has been
it's
out for
August 2021.
yes, it has been out for 3 years.
I just
How?
want a quick check. It was March 10th, 2020 when it came out.
Yeah, it's March
2020?
10th, 2020. Yeah.
Okay.
So
Sorry,
I was
so it's
right,
been
but
out-
still,
It
yeah.
came
a
out
year
after
and
Modern
5
Warfare.
months, so almost a year and a half. And people have been complaining about cheaters since the start. How do you not implement any sort of anti-cheat? And
Like,
instead, your
it's-
solution is, oh, I'm going to put 6 people into a different room to do manual reviews all day.
Like for the people who don't know how bad the cheating has gotten from Warzone, you are guaranteed to come across a cheater once per game. It's
Yes,
that
at
bad.
least. At
It
least
is
one
that bad.
per game.
And to make
At least
things
one.
worse, on top of that, now there's the dead silence bug. So dead silence is a perk that you can get that lasts for like a couple minutes to where your footsteps and stuff are muffled. There's a bug that's happening every single game to where multiple people, when they get dead silence, it lasts for the rest of the game. So
Oh,
you
I
just
can
can't
add on.
hear their
I can
footsteps.
add on a couple more things that they're fucking up with Warzone. By the way, So-
Stem glitch.
they implemented
Highlighting people that
and
get hit.
AFK, or not AFK, but a camp prevention thing to where if you're crouched for too long, it will redeploy you so that you have to drop again. So
That
they
was needed so
implemented
long ago.
that before an anti-cheat. And not only that, the most recent update, and I was talking about this with Michael earlier. So there's a gun called the Fennec, which is essentially the Vector. But, multi-billion-dollar company can't pay for gun license,
Yeah, can't pay for
But,
copyright.
so the Fennec was receiving a buff in the most recent patch. It was supposed to get a 13.4% increase in bullet velocity.
Please tell me it got 134%.
They missed the decimal. But it's not 134%. It's 1,340%
Oh my
increase
God.
in bullet velocity.
Oh my
So
god.
it's hit stand.
So this
It's literally
Vector
hit stand.
SMG, you have vector movement speed with assault rifle / sniper range, and you don't have to worry about bullet drop at all. And it's just hit scan at all
How
ranges.
does something like
Hey,
that even
hey.
get through testing?
Activision is the best. I swear to God, they are.
Because
Let's
Activision
go!
doesn't give a shit anymore.
Like
Yeah.
I feel like
They have it
Activision
for
is
years.
worse than Valve in terms of this.
they added. Everybody's upset, and me and Michael were talking about this. Everybody's upset because they added to where if you hit somebody, it highlights them, which is
Oh
literally
yeah, the new
pointless.
perk.
They
It's
also-
tracer rounds in Apex.
They
Or
added a
Valorant,
new
sorry.
perk to where if you hit somebody, you can see a highlight of them even if they go behind a wall. And the entire community just took it as, we're not going to deal with the hackers. We'll just give you wall hacks to try to kill them easier.
Oh my god. Yeah,
And
that's what it sounds
literally-
like.
So I don't know how long this has been a thing, because I don't play Warzone much for obvious reasons.
A waste
But
of fucking time.
from what I've seen, and this may not be 100% correct, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong on this, the flashes, or I guess it's called like concuss or something, in Warzone, not only temporarily blinds you, but it makes it to where you can't even shoot your gun. So you're just
You can shoot
helpless
your gun,
for like
but
5
your-
seconds.
It's not worth it.
Your turn speed is awful.
It's
The
basically
concussion
Rockstar.
is the
What is
entire
that?
reason that people with a riot shield and throwing knives can win Warzone games.
Like, I saw a video and there was a guy who was like out in the open, full health, full armor and everything, got concussed from the side and literally couldn't do anything about it, just got sprayed. You
Seems about
couldn't
right.
do anything
I mean,
about
hey,
it.
this is
He was
we are
just
also
dead.
talking about the company whose parent company is in bed with human rights violators. So, I mean,
That's also true.
yeah.
Not
I
to
am
mention,
I'm looking on the Call of Duty Twitter right now, and they did just introducing they're introducing a new pack, but also I was reading, and they have guaranteed where was it? It was, let me just do a quick Control F. They're going to be coming out with they're 9 hours ago, they said that there's going to be a new PC anti-cheat will officially be launching with the new Warzone map coming later this year.
What do I call bullshit
took
on
them
that?
long enough.
But I
But
mean,
I
like,
don't
just
even,
them
I don't
the
even know
saying,
how
question.
good it's
Here's
gonna be.
the-
Is it
here's
their
the
own,
question.
or are they using someone else's?
Is
Do
it
you
going to
know?
be like their easy anti-cheat, or is it going to be like Vanguard? Did
I
they
don't know.
specify what type it was? Or
well,
no?
I think the
No.
big question to ask is if they. So just 9 hours ago, they said, "Hey, we're gonna have an anti-cheat, right?" How long have they been sitting on this anti-cheat
Yeah,
that
honestly.
they've had? Do you think that they've had it for a
If
while
it's
and they're just waiting?
already ready that quickly.
My guess is that they've had it. They probably had it since like halfway through Cold War's life cycle, but they were like, you know what? Let's just hold off and just release it with the new
why
game,
And, you know,
so that way we
did
can
a
get more
BR
sales
game
on that
not
new game.
Have this from day one.
I can understand, like, if they were using an anti-cheat before that wasn't like made by them, I can understand why they would like wait to like switch it to the new anti-cheat.
But they weren't using one in the first
But they
place.
exactly.
They weren't
Yeah.
using
And
one in
also-
the first place.
Why are they gonna announce that a new PC anti-cheat is launching with the new Warzone map instead of
As
just getting the
Releasing it.
anti-cheat out?
Yeah.
Like, why
It's a
hold off the
feature.
anti-cheat release until the new map is out? Why not just get the
I
anti-cheat
think-
out as fast as possible?
One word.
Because
One word.
Money.
Money.
Yep.
Well, I think the reason why is because they know that people are going to play the game no matter what. That's what I think. Because even though people are hacking, like there's still like thousands of people still playing it, maybe hundreds of
Yeah,
thousands, tens of
but
thousands. something.
it is falling off hard for Warzone.
Yeah,
player
I feel
counts.
like the only way for Warzone to at least not completely die is for it to be kernel level. Like it has to be a kernel level anti-cheat,
like
like
So-
Vanguard.
people getting irritated with the cheating is like gonna hurt it enough, but the fact that all of the like mega streamers are jumping over to Apex instead is just gonna destroy
It's
it
gonna
in the
tank
long
it.
run.
Yeah.
it's where they should have been
But I
in
mean,
the
they'll,
first
they'll
place.
probably
He's
yeah,
got a
but they'll
point.
probably
I
go
mean-
back to Warzone once the anti-cheat comes
I
out.
don't know.
There's
I don't
a
know.
there's a
just-
clip
the
from
problem is I
Tim the
feel like-
Tapman. There's a clip from Tim the Tapman from like months ago, where him and Courage JD are talking about how cheaters are literally going to kill the game,
Yeah.
and that
They're
was
going
I
to?
think like 7 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
And
I know it
was
doesn't
it
take
got
7
really
months.
bad. Like the cheaters got really bad, and then it kind of got better. I don't know how because they didn't fucking do anything. But then it got a little better, and then now it's just been getting worse and worse and worse.
And I know for a
Mhm.
fact it doesn't take 7 months to develop an anti-cheat. Like,
Yeah,
even if it
let
were,
alone a
if you were
year and a
making the
half.
if you were making the best anti-cheat in the world and it was going to take you 7, 8, 12 months to make it, nothing's stopping you from implementing a third-party anti-cheat until you
While
get it
you're
rated,
making it.
because it's
Yeah, I was
better
gonna say
Ryan
in
than
said,
place of
fuck
it.
you, my cousin is used in Warzone every day.
Wait, as the anti-cheat or as aim hacks? You gotta, or
yeah.
like hacks.
Yeah,
you
you
gotta be
gotta
more
specify.
specific.
Well, it's
Brian
definitely
said
not
yes.
anti-cheat because there isn't any. So,
I feel sorry for your family, Brian.
well, I mean, Brian's
I mean,
what was it? His
if,
cousin? He's
if
probably making
Brian's
bank.
cousin is anything like Brian attitude-wise, there's no way it's an
He's
anti-cheat.
he's a fucking aim hack. There is no
No.
fucking if ands.
Like
or
that
buts.
No,
dude
I
is
feel like-
tracking people through walls left and right. Let's
I
be
feel
honest.
like Brian's cousin, because he said yes to the question, so that means it's
He
both
said-
hacks and the anti-cheat.
No, he has two. No, he has
Well,
two
maybe
cousins.
maybe he is an
Yeah.
anti-cheat, but he's purposely throwing to help the hacks.
Well, then he's
Brian
just
said
'Cause he
Riot
hates
Vanguard
people.
can suck my microprocessor.
That's kind of hot.
Pog?
Keyword in there is micro.
Hey, whoa, man.
Wait a minute.
What did Brian do to you?
We
knows
can't
what he
be
did.
shaming like that on the podcast.
Brian knows what he did.
We can't be
Brian,
processor
do you know what you
shaming
did?
like that, my guy.
Bro, that's just
Damn.
kind of fucked, bro.
But okay, so continuing on, the reason I don't see Warzone ending well in the long run is I get the feeling that the developers themselves are just kind of starting to give up on it.
Because it's a shit game.
And what helps with
Correct.
that was the event that actually happened today. Keep in mind, anyone listening to this was recorded on the 19th. It's going to be released on the 25th, but we're recording it on the 19th. So the Warzone event for Vanguard just happened. Or we're recording it on, the 19th. So it
Yeah,
just
we're
happened
recording
today.
it on the 19th.
And I watched it and this entire event to reveal a brand new Call of Duty. Like a whole new game. Should have been like this massive thing. And it was literally train choo-choo through map, shoot train, explode train, and then it just played a video for everybody showing the trailer.
Yeah, at least with their
was
last
it.
one, when they changed the map, at least there was something to it. Like, you had to go through 2 separate parts, and at the end of the second part, you literally nuked Verdansk.
Sorry, I forgot a part. They did have a bunch of planes that flew through the sky dropping bombs, but I don't think it was really anything map changing because it was just normal bombs.
I mean, that's the thing about Warzone, though, right?
Ah.
Like, the map changes so far have been, like, almost
Awful.
nothing.
Yeah, they...
Let's add
No,
a
dude,
boat.
there was a boat.
Map change.
Yeah, exactly. There was a
Hey,
boat.
hey, let's add a boat. Hey, no, you want it to be really cool? Let's put Verdansk back in the 80s and release that as the new map. It's like
You know what would be cool?
Gondola!
It's Verdansk, but now some of the places have zombies.
Oh,
Hey, you know
Yeah.
what would be really cool?
I just did the biggest
add a subway
map
system
change in the.
in the
I just
in
did
the
the
map.
greatest
Rust.
map change. in Warzone.
Gondola!
We need to get this
Gondola.
approved so that we can put it into the next update. What'd you do? Oh, at these coordinates right here, right behind that train, I rotated some of the foliage 90 degrees to the right.
Oh my god, this is going to be game changing.
Like it gives the map a completely different atmosphere.
Could you
Inter-
imagine the line of sight that we're going to cut off from normal players that cheaters can still use?
Yeah, and turn it back. Hey, why don't we just implement that anti-cheat that we've got? Shut up! We don't even pay you to talk. We don't pay you to
You're
think.
fired!
Why stop the cheaters when we can just
When
make
we
it
can
to where
help
they
them.
Here's how we stop the cheaters. Just make it to where they don't have to cheat to do it.
Just give us
Just
all
add
teams,
it
and then
into
there
the
are
base
no
game
Here's how
as
you
a
cheats.
feature.
Here's how you stop
Imagine
the
just,
cheaters. You make it too easy for them.
Imagine
They
paying
won't wanna
money
do it
just to
anymore.
be like
That's like telling
blatantly
your
like
kids,
good at
yes,
the game.
go out and do drugs. Then they won't want to do it anymore because they have approval.
Yeah,
That's
no,
how
it's
that
like
works,
the
right?
it's like the scene from
Yeah,
Family
exactly.
Guy when
Didn't that work for you,
Peter's-
Liam?
I mean, yeah, kind of.
Exactly. You have no room to talk, asshole.
No, but it's like the
Don't
scene
mind
from
the
Family
weed
Guy
behind
when
me.
Peter goes into Chris's room and is like,
What?
Hey, I need some. Let's do some father-son bonding. So I got us some crystal meth.
Hell yeah, count me in.
But yeah, like I don't know.
That's the state of
my final
Warzone.
thoughts are just fucking like if I
Warzone's
understand.
ass, fuck off.
Like I used to play a little bit of Warzone. It
Yeah,
never
I
really
did
ended
too.
up being the BR for me because I'm an Apex fanboy.
Yes, sir.
But,
Same.
like, they're just in damage control mode, and it just
They're not
seems
even
like
doing that right.
yeah, it just seems like oh no, our game is imploding. Let's just try to please people now, even though we could have just fixed the game.
That makes too
Yeah.
much sense, though.
Like, I think their biggest
Yeah, like, why are you
problem is
talking
they
like
just
a
haven't
normal
ever
person?
listened
Yeah,
to
no,
the
it's
fan
not.
base.
Yeah,
Hey, they're
no, it's-
listening now, though. You know,
It's
they're
true, though.
implementing.
Are they
now
really?
Now that they've been backed into a corner
Yeah,
Yeah, and they
by
have
themselves.
yeah. And
Oh,
also,
no.
they've never had damage control. They just had watch
Cord
parties.
control.
Nah, just watch parties.
My only thought process throughout this entire thing is, oh no, I'm standing in the middle of a field. I hope no tiny dick fucking cheater comes around the corner and fucks me. That would suck.
That would suck.
Yeah, pretty much.
It would really fucking suck. I hope nobody fucking does that shit to me.
Well, I mean, the fact that a 3-year-old with a glitched stim can run all the way deep into, like, deep
Literally?
into gas and just stim themselves into a Warzone victory.
Here is how you know.
I mean, I
if
will
a
say though
game
that they
is
did like
set up well with anti-cheat. If it is set up really well and somebody still manages to cheat, they will try as hard as humanly possible to hide it. The people that cheat in Warzone aren't even trying to hide it anymore.
No,
Like,
they
will
are
just sit there
blatantly
and
obvious.
track you through an entire building
Yeah,
and then
no,
just
when
headshot you when you peek around the corner.
Because they
when
know
I-
they're not going to do anything about it.
Wait, did you say Apex cheaters try and hide it?
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah,
Because
no,
I was
no,
about to say, because people in Apex, whenever they cheat, it's always like, what gun makes it the
I was
most obvious?
saying-
I
I
know,
was
the
saying, like,
charge
more
rifle.
often than not, if a game is set up well with anti-cheat,
Ah, yes,
the
the L
people
star.
that do cheat will try to hide it. And games that aren't set up well, people just don't even care if they know you're cheating or not.
Yeah, because they're not going to do anything about it.
cough cough CS, cough CS matchmaking.
Yeah. Honestly, any
don't-
free game, you'll just find people cheating all the time in it anyways, even
No,
if it has
like,
good
even-
anti-cheat.
Even if you get the premium version of CS, you literally cannot play matchmaking.
I mean, CS is kind of broken itself right now. Don't ask Trevor about the server side hit reg.
Hey, Trevor.
No,
It's
Trevor-
always
Hey,
been kind of fucked, but
Trevor
I mean,
Trevor
It's bad
knows
now,
that if
though.
you want
that,
to
that
if you want to
sniper
actually
clip we
get
saw last night.
oh my
yeah,
God.
but that clip is actually from a while ago. But that's
Yeah.
still a problem.
Oh my God! Do you remember the deagle shot from I think it was Flusha where it was dead center on his head and the game just CS:GO'd him?
Yes.
Huh.
Oh my god.
Well,
I could rant about
I'm now in a
CS:GO for a
bad
while,
mood
but-
because I had to just bitch about stupid fucking Warzone.
Yeah, it's Activision. Fix your free game.
Let's go back
Fix
to
your game that you're
Honestly,
making
don't
millions
fix it.
upon
Let it
millions
die.
upon millions
Fuck-
upon
fuck
millions of.
Warzone.
It's-
Fuck
it's-
Warzone.
Hey,
Let it
hey,
die.
boys, let's go
No.
back to Apex. Apex is kind of cool. Who's like the
Well,
best
it's time
character
for,
in Apex?
It's unfortunately time for Jacob to send us off.
Yes,
You
it
know,
is time for us
one
to end this
one
podcast.
Okay.
real quick. I
Okay.
just turned on the screen, dude. There's a lot more planes than what you were talking. There's like armada, like there's like thousands and thousands
Yeah,
of
well,
planes.
yeah,
It's
but
kind of
the-
cool. Like I'm actually enjoying watching this.
It was cool. It just wasn't what I was like. The actual interactive part, just fight,
Really
shoot
fucking
at train,
boring.
explode train. That was the dumb part.
For a
I
trailer.
feel like they could have done more for the
In your- like,
introduction
in your
to
opinion,
a
what would-
completely
what would
new
they-
game.
What would have been better then?
One good
Like, what
idea
would-
that I heard was to have the train, have the trailer and stuff, and then take like the most complete and fleshed out, like a little demo part of one of the maps for Vanguard, and throw the players into it. and like let them fight a little bit inside of it.
Yeah, because
Just
that
to,
game's
like, get a
almost
feel
released, so
for it.
there's a. And if
That
you
would've
pre-purchase
been
the game,
cool.
you get to get a beta. You get a free beta.
Yeah,
get a-
that would have been cool. Like just something a little more interactive, because it felt like just a slightly. The problem I had with it was it felt like just a slightly glorified way to just go on YouTube and watch the trailer. And the part that was bad about it is while this was happening and it went on for like an hour or 2 hours, they completely shut down like the battle
Normal.
royale and everything. You couldn't play it. Anytime you
What?
tried to do it, it would just throw you back into the event scenario over and over.
That's so
So
stupid.
that was my problem with it, is if they were just gonna have that, why not just upload the really cool video to YouTube?
Which they also did.
So that was my problem. It just seemed kind of pointless and like not as much effort as I would have wanted to see as in the event itself. The trailer was really well made. Like that was
It's
really
industry.
cool.
It was industry clickbait.
So basically, you wanted them to do
Industry,
exactly what they
baby.
did, but then you get to play the new map that hasn't been released.
I
yet.
think that was an idea that I heard that I thought would have been cool, is to like give them a little demo of one of the maps from Vanguard, just to like get them something, or just do something where there's a little bit more interaction. Like the
Why?
way
like-
they,
I
I
felt
mean,
like
I
I'm
feel
gonna-
like there's a lot of interaction because I mean,
I
you
feel
know, you're having to
like-
run around killing a train, and then you just see this armada of planes come
Well,
by,
it's
and
just
then
it's
you
just
get
the
a
fact that
badass cutscene.
you know, when you're fighting the train, it's just you shoot at the train. If the train kills you, you just instantly respawn, and you can just respawn infinitely. It just, I don't know, it just kind of seemed fake and not like immersive, if you know what I mean.
I mean,
It's
I can
kinda
kind of
hard
see,
to
but like
describe.
from there, like if you didn't instantly respawn from the train, like I saw like I was watching Tim the Tatman's video on it, and I mean he
Yeah.
died like 4 times.
Yeah.
So like I feel like, I mean, if you only had like one life, like you probably can't do the cutscene, or they would have to make it a lot easier. Then it would be not as much time, which would then be like less fun, right?
Well, I'm not saying like remove it. I'm just saying I feel like they should have added more than just shooting at the train over and over. Like if they had some like I don't even know if they could do it. Like if they had like checkpoints where AI soldiers would like get off the train and you'd have to fight them or something. Just something to like break up the repetitiveness is kind of what I mean. Because it was
And
literally
they
20
could've
minutes
definitely
of
done
just
that.
shooting at the train. It went on
Yeah.
for 20 minutes of just shooting at the train over and over. That's my problem, is it just seemed low effort because it was just the same thing for 20 minutes and then you watch a video. Like
Mm.
that was my problem with it.
I gotcha.
Where's that? That's pretty neat.
But
I mean, not like I'm gonna play this game anyway. Like I fucking care
Yeah.
about Warzone.
I will not play that game unless they get a kernel level anti-cheat.
I
yeah,
still probably
mean-
wouldn't fucking play it.
Even then,
I mean, I'd play it like if my friends played it, right?
yeah.
you know, I was bullied into it. Sure.
You're bullied into everything, Trevor.
Hey,
Shut up.
Trevor, you're
Yeah.
playing
We've
Warzone
been-
tomorrow.
We've been
Yeah.
rambling on for a while, so Jacob, if you
Yes.
want to do the outro.
Welcome to the podcast.
Yes. Welcome to the podcast. All right. Well, sadly, it is time for us to conclude this episode of the No Brain Podcast. I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to follow us on our socials.
Hey,
Please
whoa,
make sure to
whoa,
follow
whoa,
our new
this isn't
Twitter.
a freaking
Under Twitter.
Speed. This isn't a freaking speed race. We're trying
Hey.
to say it as fast as you can.
Who said I was?
Fluid with
Please
it.
follow the
Fuck
Twitter.
off.
Please follow the Twitter. It's
Everybody,
at
thank
No
you for
Brain
watching the podcast. If you want to check out our
Official.
YouTube channel and our Twitter.
Liam, shut the fuck up. I am trying to do the outro. Please make sure to follow us on our Twitter, which is at No Brain Podcast Official. At the No Brain Podcast.
There you go.
At the no,
Sorry.
it's at No Brain PC on Twitter.
At No Brain PC. Thank you.
Some pretty stupid
also,
computer shit.
Please make sure to follow our TikTok, which is what at the No Brain Podcast.
I think so.
Pretty
I
sure.
believe so, yes.
With
All
this
right.
podcast, it's going to come out a little while after it already happened, but I'll go ahead and say it. We're on iHeartRadio now, which is pretty
Hey,
pog. So you
That's
can
kinda
you can
cute.
listen there
And you
now
can also-
if you aren't listening already.
Yes, you can listen to us on iHeartRadio. You can also listen to us on Spotify. You can listen to us on most streaming platforms.
There's
I think
6 other ones. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the only ones that we don't have currently at the moment are Apple and it's like one other, right? It's like
There's
Apple and
another
then
one that we're
another
still trying to
tinier
get
one.
into. It is Apple, Castbox, and Overcast are we're
Yes.
trying to get into right now.
Yes. So look forward to seeing it on there in the coming weeks, hopefully.
So yeah,
But-
make sure to like. If
Yes,
you
make
have
sure to
any
like, make sure to
suggestions for
subscribe.
future podcasts, leave a comment below if you're on YouTube.
You know,
We'll try
why
to
don't we
implement
give
those if we like them.
Brian the final words?
Yeah,
I'll
Brian,
go.
We did
Brian,
how about you
do
send
that
us out
last time.
into the outro?
You know what, Brian? You have anything that you want to say?
Brian said you will never know my suffering. Forever trapped inside this robotic husk.
Okay, never doing that
Okay,
again.
Brian.
Yeah,
we're-
Brian, you
we're
lost
not-
I
speaking
feel bad.
privileges for
I
the
feel
outro.
Brian. He just.
This is why nobody asked for your fucking opinion, Brian. Shut the fuck up.
Oh my god.
You know,
I
I
think
feel
Nick
like
quite
at, I
literally
feel like
asked
at
him
so,
for
I
that.
feel like at some point
I've-
Brian's just gonna overtake this podcast and
Brian's just gonna get pushed over the edge at some point, I feel like.
oh yeah, we're gonna. I feel like at some point we're gonna lose everything to Brian. It's gonna. It's not gonna be fun.
Alright,
But-
well, thanks for listening. Thankfully we're and I mean I may lie to you here because me bringing it up might make it happen, but this podcast isn't gonna end with people talking about spaghetti.
Wait, we didn't talk about bread.
No,
No
okay.
bread.
No,
No.
bread.
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 Oh,
Bread.
Oh,
Bread.
pita bread.
Bread.
Pita bread. Pita bread.